All right, I'm here with the serious auditor,
Yeah, he's that guy.
AFA.
Hey, have a good weekend, guys. Take care.
Yeah, you too, pal. So I'm with the serious auditor here, and we're gonna go in and do our business. Thank you. You get these toothpicks out there, right? They're flavored, people. You gotta get some. They're awesome. I've never been in this town hall ever, and I live one town over. What have we got over here?
By the way, you remember the Chelmsford town hall because of this.
This is a nice little office. You see, they got the glass there. Cool.
I'll hit the panic button right underneath the phone. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? Good, how you doing? You don't have to get up. You don't have to get up. It's alright.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Something I can do for you?
Now we're sitting look around. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Two.
Excuse me. Hi, how are you?
Good. And the door gets shut. Man, that guy is serious. He disappeared quicker than putting something in your pocket.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
We got some. Chelmsford Health Department, Public Works. That's the treasurer. This is the Board of Health here.
Can I help you?
I'm all set, thank you.
Okay.
Not the right person, I'll be on this point. We got an Nancy. Another office back there. Let's go see.
And sometimes does that include them coming into the office and sitting down and kind of working on whatever they might need help with?
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning. Sometimes, yes.
Okay. So then, veterans have been in this office. Okay. So this sign says employees only. It demarcates it, saying that this is a limited to non-public forum.
I've got
But you've invited members of the public into this office, which redesignates it a public forum. So now we'd like to come in.
Well.
Did you want to open it for us?
No, I do not.
You don't. So there's protected classes. It's for employees only. You invite people that aren't employees in, which means it's no longer employees only.
If you are a veteran, I can assist you right here, sir.
But it doesn't matter what you could do. You've already invited the public into a non-public forum, redesignated it public. You don't have the comfort of this employees only sign anymore.
Well, I
That's
disagree.
well-decided case law. The Supreme Courts, the states courts, they disagree
Sir, if you would like some
with you.
help with a
Ma'am,
veteran's
She's
issue,
kidding me.
I can help you.
Ma'am, stop.
You-
I'm trying to
excuse me.
help you confront the truth here,
Okay.
okay?
Sir, I have work
Ma'am,
to do.
ma'am,
No.
you're doing your work right now. Okay. Ma'am.
Shh. Listen.
Linda. We're gonna have to go to the town clerk's office and figure out. I understand. Limited public forum. And that's how it works, guys. This is employees only. Only employees can go in here. The moment they invite any member of the public inside, now public forum. That's how that works.
What do we got here?
Howdy. How are you doing
Oh,
today?
this is town clerk.
Good, thanks. You're the town clerk.
I am the assistant town clerk.
Assistant town clerk. I have something I need to talk to you about, and I don't know if is your legal counsel in building, or do you contract out through like KP law or something?
Our town council does not have an office in the building, and if you needed to, you could. Have you already been to the town manager's office?
I haven't yet. This only just happened. I'd like to make a report of the restriction of my civil rights and my refusal of access based on the exhibition of my First Amendment right.
Okay.
There's a sign on the veterans office that says for employees only. And I would understand that since it's demarcated as a employees only area, that's open only to employees, so I could not enter, which is okay with me. However, she's explained that she regularly has veterans and other people that require service in that office. The moment you allow any member of the public into an employees area only, you redesignate it from a limited to non-public forum into a public forum. So I just told her I wanted to go in, she told me no.
Which door is it?
The door to the Veterans Affairs office.
Is it the
This-
top half of the door that has the sign on it?
The bottom half.
Okay. Yeah. My understanding is they do have a split door because
Yeah.
there is sensitive.
No, I get it,
information
but the
in our
problem,
office.
and that would be fine. But that employees only sign works only as long as you only ever have employees. The moment you invite any member of the public into that office, one class is not protected over another. You can't say, well, this guy has a veterans issue, we're gonna have him come in, or this guy needs to have a seat, he's can't walk very well, I'm gonna let him sit in my office, and then say, yeah, but you have a camera, I don't want you in here, you can come in, you served in the military, you can't come in, I don't like your t-shirt. It doesn't work that way. Case law, Supreme Court, state court, in fact, there was a ruling out of Southbridge about this very issue. She can't do it, it's illegal. So,
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with
No, I know
these
you.
laws, and my understanding is that any thing that needs to go through to town council.
Do you have their
wanna
number?
Go through I don't, but the town manager's office probably does.
okay. All right, perfect.
Do you know where their office is?
Upstairs, right?
Yes, if you take the set of stairs right outside our office and you go up to the top, just go to the end of the hallway, they're the last office on the left. That's
Okay.
the town manager.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Do you have anything for this young lady?
No, I think they should teach you guys some case laws and everything about what's going on, because there's a lot of stuff like this going on today. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And if you don't know about it or she don't know about it, the violations are there
Yeah. We're
without
just
your knowledge. And ignorance is one excuse for the law, but it can't be used throughout
Yeah.
every city. You know?
We typically we learn what we need to learn for our own office. So if it is something that pertains to our
Right?
office,
Yeah.
we'll
Maybe.
definitely
I think maybe
look
they
into
should.
that.
I think
Well,
they
for
should
example-
educate the whole building on civil rights and everything else like that. Because then you guys won't overstep it.
Right.
Just like you wouldn't want your rights violated. We're the same way, just in a different manner.
So this sign says authorized personnel only. That means for no reason am I able to go back into your office.
Or
This is
anybody.
Designated-
Unless somebody had business back here, because we also have sensitive documents. back here.
Unfortunately,
No, that
it
sign-
doesn't
right.
doesn't quite work that way. And I don't know who might have given you in fact, for example, Arlington had a sign just like that. Okay? And I was present when they invited one person back there who was a member of the public. I scooted right back there. They called the police, they wanted me arrested for
Oh, wow.
trespassing. Unfortunately, the moment they let any member of the public into an authorized place,
They're
it's no
opening.
longer authorized access only. It's public forum, the same as out here.
Okay.
So, just so you know.
Thank you for letting
That's
me.
what the visit's about. Little knowledge, you know what I mean? Look
Look what's
into
on the
it.
door.
Go on your phone, Everybody got Google.
Always
Just
room for learning.
absolutely,
Preamble of the Constitution's on the door.
Oh Jesus.
Thank
We
you.
the people. We the people. We gotta
the
go.
people can't go
Thank
into
you.
a room.
Take care.
I hope she takes the time and actually, you know, goes on her phone and checks out Google. They really need to teach these people, you know, because
We, the people of the United States of America, are not able to go into a public office unless the Karen Veterans agent will let it stand. You have to rewrite the entire agreement for the Karen.
unless they okay it.
Yeah, and I like to seek permission for really anything.
That's the assessor's office, so we got the tax collector. I was in there, there's only one lady in there. We got the vault here. You think you could crop that thing?
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just kind of getting some good B-roll in the office. Do you need anything here?
No, I was in here already. I believe she was over there. Yeah,
Oh,
that's her. She was sitting over there. She just looked different because I couldn't see her hair.
Treasure.
How do you get upstairs? Oh, the stairs are over there.
Good morning, how can I help you?
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you, how are you?
Good, thank you. Oh, that's someone's check. That's not good.
Yeah, that's, can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just gonna take some pictures and video. Thank
Okay.
you. Oh, there's another check.
Please do not, we're working on things in here.
You can continue to work on them. I'm not gonna interrupt your work. I'm just gonna take my video and my pictures here.
Kim.
Do the folks who wrote you that check, do they know that you just leave them right out there like that?
We normally don't have people coming in and taking videos of them.
Okay, so there's a camera right behind you, and you know that those cameras are accessible through a records request. So your camera footage is actually easier to get than mine, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I came in here to pay a bill and I gave you a check, even if I didn't have a camera, I have a pen and paper. Everyone has a cell phone. How many people could have taken a picture of that check and got the account and routing information? I'm just asking you, do you normally do that, or is it a one-time thing?
All payments usually go through the office next door, so it's a secured area, so you really wouldn't have that problem.
So, how did that happen then?
I don't know what
There were just 2 checks on the desk in here.
Mhm.
So is today just kind of a one-off?
We occasionally handle checks here for different purposes.
Well, I'm going to blur out their personal information,
Yeah.
but I don't know if anyone else who had bad intentions that came in here would have been kind enough to do the same thing. You really, if you're dealing with that much fiscal information, you should really do a better job of protecting it, don't you think?
We do a great job protecting it, that's why we
You
have
did a great job of
secure-
protecting it. I was able to film 2 checks that have someone's entire personal financial information. Would you say you did a great job at protecting that?
By and large, we do.
Okay. By and large is great,
Mhm.
but there's probably a few pissed off people that are going to be like, by and large isn't good enough. I mean, listen, we're not talking about a new safety and security system. You just throw it in. You can throw it in a shoebox for all I care. I'm just asking you, did you do your very best when I came in here?
You know, we usually don't have stuff on that shelf of their checks.
My question: Did you do your very best today?
We do our very best every day to try to serve the public to our greatest capability. Do we make mistakes on occasion? Yes, we do.
So did you make a mistake today? That's all I'm
not
asking.
going to say if we made a mistake or not.
Now, you work in a government capacity. This is a treasury office. You expect people to make payments, timely payments, and to fall in line with the town's charter, bylaws, and ordinances. And you expect them to do all that, and you can't just say that you made a mistake when clearly,
I have
You made a
always
mistake.
owned up to whatever I do, whether I'm at a public
was it a
meeting or-
mistake to leave someone's personal financial information out in the open for anyone to see? Was that a mistake?
I'm not going to say whether it's
This
a
is
mistake or
government.
not.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is government working for you. They want to tell everyone else what they do wrong
The
and how
ego
they
is
can help
bigger
them
than the
fix
building
it.
we're in.
But they can't just admit that. Listen, we shouldn't have left someone's information out. That was careless. We weren't thinking. We'll do better next time.
Right.
We made a mistake. It's that simple. But you can't do it, can you?
What, we go out of our way to try to serve the public. Can I help you with something? Or you're just here to film video and put it on the internet?
Well, what if I was to look up that person's name and ask them how comfortable? If I called this person and said, "Hey, my name is so and so. I got your information off of your check. It was just left out on the counter at town hall for the world to see. How does that make you feel?" Do you think they would say that they felt served, or do you think they'd say they think you made a mistake?
You know, I'm not gonna say, I can't speak for that person, what they would say.
If your check was left out in the town hall, would that have been a mistake?
You know, I'm not gonna get into like hypotheticals if my check was left out.
All right, well, let's get off the hypothetical. You're right. Let's get on to the actual fact-based issue that just happened. That guy's check left out. You made a mistake. Don't do it again. You going to do a better job? You work in the,
Yes.
you work in the government.
Yes.
That was easy, right?
Easy. And you made a mistake. Just say, "I made a mistake." You're not. I'm not going to villainize you or vilify you for making a mistake and owning it. I'm going to villainize you and vilify you for clearly making a mistake and not being big enough to own it, but saying you work for the government.
You know what, I work for the town of Chelmsford, I've been treasurer for many years, we do our best, there's always gonna be paperwork out. If, I am sorry if we left it out where you could see it, we don't often have people coming in taking videos of everything.
This is a pen, correct?
Yes,
This is a paper, correct?
correct.
So, for all intents and purposes, could I just write down that information on the check that was left right there? You're in the office, she's doing that. That gives me plenty of time to write down their financial information, doesn't it? And that doesn't have anything to do with camera. That's just the tools that you provided me. So again, you fucked up. Just own it. Would you like to be the treasurer for many more years?
Yes,
The
I
people
would.
need to have confidence in you.
Yes, hopefully they do, because I do great, I do always, my staff and I go out of our way to always handle money properly.
You ever hear the saying, "It's not about the fumble, it's about the recovery"?
You know, can I help you with something in the
Yeah,
treasury?
just say with no buts, if, ands, "We made a mistake, we'll do better next time."
You know, in retrospect, we made a mistake leaving that there, we will do better.
See, man, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
Thank you,
it.
sir. That's perfect. I make mistakes all the time. You should ask my wife. There's never a second I'm not making a mistake. And I have to own it. All right? I'm glad we could work together today. Because I just did a story yesterday on someone in Groton Town Hall. And I didn't want you to fall into the same category. And you owned it, so we appreciate that. Kim, you have yourself a fantastic day.
You as
Thanks
well.
for being so wonderful.
Thank you. Excuse me, buddy.
Mail guy, how we doing, my friend?
No news is good news. Him don't like that no news, no good news, you know? Oh, it's true, right? Anytime you get a...
Signs. I think this is just a meeting area or something.
Oh, look at the rubber roof, huh? That's what I do, people. I do shit like that.
See that? It
Suck
took
work.
20 minutes for him to admit that he made a mistake when everyone knew, including himself, that he made a mistake.
Yeah.
Like,
They just don't want to own up to it, you know?
yeah, own your shit.
But I'm with the serious auditor here, so they get,
I'm
they,
a serious-
they, they
oh,
have
I
to,
have to do this.
they have to add,
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching this very serious investigative journalist.
very, very serious.
My work
So serious
is
I follow him
equivalent to
around.
60 Minutes, or a Pulitzer winning
Yes,
documentary at least.
yes, sir. And then there you have it. Like I said before, get yourself some of these toothpicks. You'll appreciate them.
Talk about this idiot. Oh, God, this clothes are out. We use it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
How do you get upstairs?
There's an upstairs.
Oh, she said right outside the door, right?
Is it downstairs? I guess we gotta go downstairs.
No, it's upstairs. She said it was upstairs. Oh, there's our friend in there. She said right next to us, so right here to the left, it says exit. Yeah, this is it. Wow, they don't even have an elevator in this building?
I'm sure they would have.
Yeah, for the employees. God damn, I always turn this thing too tight. I got a nice picture here.
Hello. I need to speak to the town manager, please. Yeah, I'd speak to the town manager about it, thank you.
Oh, he's in a meeting right now, so I can help you with something.
Yeah, no, it's urgent, so I'll just speak to him.
Again, you can tell me what it is, and I could either interrupt this meeting or help direct you where to go.
Okay. I guess the response to your questions is, I have 200,000 followers.
Okay.
Your employee's behavior in a previous visit made you guys look very, very foolish, up until the point where it was covered by national news. Now, the same thing happened just now, but markedly worse,
Okay.
with serious legal violations against my civil rights. And if he'd like to manage this before it becomes like the last time, then he'd probably want to speak to me before I leave.
Okay.
And then I'll also need the number and name for your legal counsel.
The town's legal counsel is Paul Haverty.
Can you just write that down for me if you get a second, and then let this guy know? Thanks. Very helpful.
Here you go.
Thanks. You have a phone number?
I don't have it handy at the moment, but he's available online.
Paul Haverty?
He doesn't work.
Paul Haverty?
He's the counsel.
I know he doesn't work here. I'm being facetious. How is just this going to help me?
I mean, if you want to Google his name.
How do you reach him?
I don't contact him personally.
If someone needs to reach Paul Haverty, how do they do so?
Email him online.
Okay. What is his email address, please?
I don't have that handy.
What's your name?
I'm James.
James?
Yep,
What do you?
James, do you have Google?
I do.
Okay. Why don't you Google his number for me and let the
He's
town
the
manager.
counsel for the town, not for citizens or residents.
He is who someone reaches out to when they get sued. And you're the guy that's getting a little bit too embattled with someone who could very easily make your day unenjoyable and then add your name to that suit. So what I need is an email, and I need you to let the town manager know that I'm here. Okay? Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, run along. Thank you.
How rude. How rude must we be?
I mean, Christ almighty. Just give me a freaking name that I'm pretty sure is spelled wrong.
He's not very helpful, huh? Is he just there for looks?
Clearly not there for looks. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. I wasn't a bathroom while we were leaving.
All right, I'll watch you, Rick.
So again, town manager isn't available. If you want to file a suit against the town, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to file a public records request, you're more than welcome to as well.
Okay, so, no problem. That Veterans Affairs Office says employees only. Gonna need you to unlock that and let me get in there.
It's for employees only.
Guess what? Since you want to play smartass and like you know what's going on, limited public forum, which means I can't go in there because it says employees only and it's clearly demarcated, correct?
It is an employees only area.
Right, so it's clearly marked. You know what negates an employees only area? the moment any member of the public is allowed into a limited or a non-public forum. The moment you let a member of the public into a limited or non-public forum, you redesignate it a public forum.
I
Yeah,
think you need to check the law a little bit.
I did. In fact, my name's in the law where that exists.
Okay.
So, in fact, Arlington did something simple, employees only, and then they let someone else in. They said, you know what, why don't you come in here, sit down and fill this out in here. It's no longer limited public because you can't discriminate against a class. You can't say, he can come in because he's a veteran, you can't because you have a camera.
You know, I'm not gonna debate the law with you.
You can't debate the law with me because you would lose. It's not really a debate. It's
Again.
you being ignorant and then me explaining something and then you saying, I'm not going to debate something I don't know about. So I need someone to open that up for me.
Not happening.
Not happening.
So,
We'll make this easy. You're refusing to let me in to the veterans office.
Do you have business with the veterans agent regarding her office?
That's not my
Or-
question. I don't need business. You're refusing, James is refusing me access to the veterans office.
Again, do you have business with her as a veteran or with veteran services?
My business is
All these
filming-
people, they
all
read
these
off a
areas.
script, huh?
I don't require any special business to be in a specific office.
When they don't want to do something for the
So
public.
again,
they
you
just all
are
say the
not
same
going to
stuff.
let me into that office, correct?
Do you have business
Yes, I just told you that.
as that requires a veteran service office,
I require you in that office to conduct my business,
which is?
to engage in a constitutionally protected activity, free press.
Again, you don't need access to get inside her office.
Yeah, I do.
And
You
that
can't.
is-
So, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Okay. Why can't I go in there now?
I just explained it to you already.
Could you explain it to me a little bit better,
I already did.
Jason? Just keep an eye on this. So, can you just let me into that office?
No.
Because you've decided on her business. James, how much you make here? Not enough to pay this bill. What a moron. Oh, James. James just got himself.
Just like, it's
And the
like,
town
well,
manager isn't even going to come deal with it. He's going to make James deal with it. You were never
Who's
arguing with me.
arguing?
You were
So here we
losing
are.
a
This
battle
guy's
of
like a
will
little
and way.
kid.
Public records request or sue the town, you're more than welcome to.
James, I'm gonna sue you specifically.
Okay.
Okay, go hang out with your buddy in there. Maybe he can send you out here to deal with us because he's too much of a coward to do it himself.
Yeah, we're done here.
We're done when I say I'm done. All right? He says he's not going to argue with me. There's no argument taking place. It's a battle of losing wit and will. To argue with someone, you have to at least be close to the same level that they're on. James.
He's like a little kid, man. Seriously.
James is a 12-year-old. He needs to change his tampon.
If you want to do, no alcohol license, this is outlined on the website.
Hello, what's your name, ma'am?
This is file cabinet, lady.
File cabinet.
So this is where we're supposed to be going to, and you can't get nothing done? The town manager?
Yeah, well, James is a real pussy.
Yeah, James is a little winch. You know, like a little girl. I thought it was a girl. I swear to God, until I asked her name.
James.
Maybe put some bass in that voice or something. I don't know.
James hates civil rights.
Yeah, he does.
Whoever's on the phone, I can hear that.
Huh?
If you're speaking to someone named James on the telephone, you've reached someone that will violate your civil rights.
And he's only old enough.
Maybe we go protest outside to every single person coming in here. And this video is all about James. I think he just might save the day for the veteran lady who I was really focused on.
James Garrity. There you have it, people. James Garrity. got here? Not an exit. Employees only beyond this point. Interesting. Looks like it's just another little room with some computers in it. We got toilet paper. Here's the elevator we were speaking of. There it is, people, the infamous elevator.
Hey James, I need assistance out here. What are you doing, bud? That was me, James.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're being disruptive.
No, I'm not.
Ask you to leave.
No, not gonna leave. I'm calling for services.
Okay. As I'm sure you already have, this is the visitor code of conduct.
I don't care about your visitor code of conduct, James.
Okay.
You can stuff it. I require services.
You're being disruptive to
No, I'm
your
not.
duties in the town
No, I'm
manager's
calling you
office.
because you
I'm gonna ask
refused
to
me
leave.
service. I'm not going to leave.
Okay.
I require assistance. Will you help me? James is refusing me service now. Physically aggressive, transporting, use of terror. Yeah, well,
Threatening, intimidating, humiliating,
none of that stuff
causes.
gonna work.
Causes possession.
Now let's go do a record request on James. Ask me to leave. James,
Look at he puts this thing in the window.
let's go figure this out.
What a real winner he is.
You're the first person that's ever called him a winner.
Well, you know, it's not in a good way.
Now I'm gonna have to come to
You
the
got
select board
the
meeting.
cameras right there, so the cameras are all out throughout this city hall, town hall, you whatever you want to call it. Nobody's in here? As usual. Blue raz, baby. Toothpicks. Get them while they're hot. And they're cheap. He's back from here.
I have two pieces of paper. I think that he's gonna fill one out also. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
That was fun as hell.
Then he put that sign up.
Yeah, he told us we had to leave town hall.
I wonder how old he is. I just curious, you know. He acts like he's only. He acts like he's 10 years old.
For you.
This is where the glasses come on, you know.
I'm the same way, buddy. I
Sucks
hear ya.
getting old. I used to have.
Take your time, let me know when you're ready.
Thank you very much.
Dear what? What was his name?
What was it?
James.
James. I think it's James.
What is it? Maggoty?
I don't know. Is there a table out there I can sit down at?
I think so.
Is there one? I thought it might make it easier because I need to brainstorm and I'm standing right in front of your window.
I also have a clipboard, I think.
That's all right. I can use one of these tables. This works. Thank you. You know what? A clipboard might be helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm good.
All set?
I'm all set, yeah. An easy one.
What's that?
I says, I'll give you an easy one.
So we use if you didn't know already, we use a database called FOIA Direct. So all of our public records ends up going into that.
Okay.
So did you put an email
I
on
did,
that?
yep.
So you'll get an email letting you know that we got the request, entered the request, and then that will fulfill it in the time frame.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Look at this puzzle. What is downstairs, brother, you know?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'm pretty sure they called the cops.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure they called the cops.
Who called the cops?
That kid upstairs.
Is these two knocks that just pulled up? Definitely not. What's good is when you're done with them, on one side you flip them over, and you suck the shit out of the other side.
That's good. Yeah, the same ringtone I got. I'm missing a couple things here.
Matter of fact, let me put that shit on. Do not disturb.
Oh, I'm missing something.
I have John's phone number. I don't do this ice cream truck wars that they all do. I'd rather just give them business and hopefully they'll think of me. Yeah. I don't deal with any of them.
No, I could seriously not work in a place like this. It's so damn quiet, I'd fall asleep. You know? And that's what we got here in most of these town halls that we visit, are sleepers. You know? Some of them are good. They actually do their job. But James upstairs, man, he's like a little kid. Literally, like, acts like a little kid. Oh, we're done here. Let me put this sign in the window. Let me justify that. And we got some cards right here. We got cards with emails and, you know, fax and telephone number. The cameras.
I'm getting every records request that I can think of.
And I know you can think of a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more right now. I know that there's some good ones that I'm missing here. Oh, I know what I can get. What time you got?
All the time in the world.
No, what time is
I
it?
know. 9:49.
Yeah, okay.
You see that lady? She just walked by us. She works here. She has flip-flops on. If I went to my job with flip-flops on, I wouldn't have no feet. Must be like roll out of bed, throw your flops on and go to work. It's awesome. What do we got there?
Just a dude coming to pay a bill or something.
Oh, it looks like security.